Hey y'all, welcome to Ancestor Says. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Make sure to like, hit that follow, and become a part of Judy's Soul Tribe. But if you're somebody that's been kicking it with me since day one, hey, yeah, drop my messy. But anyway, hey, and if you're new, do not forget to go ahead and check out my disclaimer and disclosure videos that's pinned to the top of my channel. I am a dark and light empathic reader. So keep that in mind. Sometimes the messages come out for dark empaths, sometimes light empaths, sometimes both, whatever. Isn't it? Comes out. I find myself channeling a lot of names. So if you are in here and I'm channeling a message, understand that these are collective energy pools. So only take the resonate to you and leave the rest. I do read for like more spiritually inclined people. So you know what I'm saying? Most of the time they know the situation they're in. A lot of times I talk about things that people do spiritually and also on the physical world, like here on earth. You know, which sometimes it can be hard for people to swallow, try to understand, because my ancestors got tired of me confirmations. They start using me as a confirmation for myself. So you learn very quick that way. Okay. But anyway, y'all been a lot about like Akashic records and stuff like that. But I followed this light into history too. And that's been really fun. So yeah. Understand that all of your spiritual journey is not going to be out loud in public. A lot of it takes you going into you, and I'm always going to keep promoting the studying for self, learning things for self. You know, and yeah, you have a bunch of hidden helpers like us in the spiritual community that are granted and blessed with the ability to get on here and tap in and channel and help. You know, raise the vibration and kind of understand until you get to a point where you're like understanding for yourself. You know, and it takes a while. It takes a while. I like transparency, have cards like 1 or 2 decks for a long time before I started being on here, and a lot of what I had as y'all seeing me grow, I made myself because I needed to understand. It's like I see stuff, I know stuff, I hear stuff, all that stuff, but then it's like in a moment of confirming things to yourself, you know, I'll make my cards on whatever it is I make, right? And then what I'm saying or seeing, I wouldn't even say out loud. I would just flip through and it always came out. So if somebody's struggling with understanding or seeing the signs, that is a very, very easy way for you to test yourself. And then, you know, from there, it's just going to take off on its own. But a lot of times, that's the number one thing that we struggle with. Confirmation is really knowing is real. We go through life watching movies, hearing about the unseen and all that other stuff, but in reality, we really don't. But we have selective belief. I'm going to always say that. I am religious, but I am spiritual. I always say that a lot. It seems like some people don't understand it and they try to crucify you. Because I was saying the word crucify, and I always also say like saying with y'all. So they try to somebody's 45, somebody's 54, somebody's 25. Okay. But they try to crucify you for something that, for one, somebody's 47, you can't even help that you can do. Y'all been saying 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 15, 15, 14, 14, 33, 35, and sometimes like that. It just comes out. You cannot help it. But for it to be something that I'm so disappointed in my reverends and preachers and stuff, because not all of them, but some of them understand and know, and they just refuse to acknowledge it. And it's like keeping this control and keeping the way we grow as people in terms of spirit, in terms of vision, in terms of belief, stagnant to how it was when they originally built it. I think we all forget that God made everything in this world, the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, the trials, the wins, all of that for purpose. So when things are growing, we know humans, us as people, we have a lot of input in how things move, especially like technology, but somebody planted that seed. Now, I always like to say, just like being somebody that have gifts, you have control over how it's utilized, how it's applied, and whether you use it in a good or bad way, and the intentions is totally up to you. That's just what it is. And a lot of the times, us that's here, that's spiritualists, we did something in these past lives that we're here relearning, pay karma back, or clean up mess in our own bloodlines that some of us help, like, help stay in our past lives. That don't mean you're like generational curse breakers. This is a message that's going to resonate with a lot of y'all. 144, 441, 1414, like it's going to resonate with a lot of us. Not only us, but other people in our bloodlines. And that was not always the best thing. Like, surprise, you have to clean up this shit. But it's fun. And another thing I was getting that somebody's birthday's on the 16th, July 16th, January 6th as well. Okay. Another thing is we spend so long trying to convince ourselves that it's not what we think it is, that I've learned that us putting more energy in that because we don't want it to be what we think it is. I ain't like that. I got to go right now. Like, can I have a little bit more, something a little bit more toxic? I'm gonna be toxic for a little bit longer. I ain't gonna get type of shit. It's like, no, it's your number. 111, 222, 123, 321, it's your number. They're calling you. Get your ass up. But anyway, so if you are having trouble with that part, and a lot of times I'm gonna say as well, you getting your confirmations of what you think of what you see, whatever, is real. And I mean, it's your choice whether you go to good or bad. That's up to you. But that's a good thing you confirm it like alone by yourself. And not saying something you gotta hide, but you need to make sure like anything like in terms of love, you're confirming and letting yourself in for you first. The same thing with your gifts, opening up, accepting them, accepting what your journey is, what you did, why you got to do this. You know, and I'm talking about things that happen in life that we can't control. And you know, and right now I'm literally, this is specifically for like the people that know that this is for them. They know. Okay, y'all know I like to be a little bit more open in terms of what I'm channeling and for who I'm channeling for, because I ain't gonna say it because everybody gets when I say it, but yes, the people that don't know, if I being here just now, yes, like my opinion on that. But anyway, let's keep moving. So I'm getting my confirmations. I'm gonna dig into the reading, but we're gonna just shake them up today first. Today after I do confirmations, we're gonna get some stuff from her, shake them up, and then we will get into the cards. So let's get started. Oh, these are timeless tools. This will be now, or y'all be getting a lot of current and future. So even when I'm saying stuff and it's like that ain't happening yet, somebody's 38, 39, or it's a lot of people that smug, like they don't believe in karma, but believe in magic though. I don't understand that. I don't understand people that believe in deities and ancestors and stuff, but they don't believe in God. I feel like it's not that they don't believe in God, it's that they be mad at God. You know, it's bringing me to that because I watched the new Avatar movie with my daughter, and it wasn't that the other Avatar, look, y'all. I have like so many different interests. Like I do not like the boxing thing. Somebody, it's like something is big and this collective energy on people judging somebody, people trying to put you in one box. It's like people are like a lot of people in collective, they like trying to figure out. They don't know what you like, what you are. They don't know what you nice, what you mean, what you sweet, or what you this. They don't know. Like they're trying to, but it's like it's not for you to figure out. And you, it's like an intuition of your own self in your test. What do you feel? I know who I am. First, you gotta figure out who you are before you can try to figure out who somebody else is. You know, and these are upside down. Yeah, somebody. Okay, let me start here. People are starting to see, because I feel like a lot of people in this collective are like introverts, but the people that they let in, and I think we have both kind of. We have introverts in the collective, and we have people that's like a little bit too much, and you got the in between. But there's a lot of people that's more subtle and quiet about who they are in themselves, and that's because of two different things. People being embarrassed about who they are, or people using it to manipulate. And you got the ones that's just out loud and proud, and they're the ones that people try to always come for it. What's wrong with them? They already, no. Most people that's trying to hide their spirituality or their gifts and stuff is because they ain't doing something about this. Y'all know how to be growing up. Like, your parents, if they come to the room, you jump type of energy, like, 9 times out of 10, like, they got something you want to do something you got no business, and 85% of the time you were, especially like late night. I'm getting like somebody used to get caught watching like Channel 2. And I'm feeling like the 90s, 80s era, early 90s, 80s, 70s, late 70s type of energy, because y'all know what's going to the next in Channel 2. Something I was getting that little cabin, I mean, not that cabin, I'll go through there. Something like that, Playboy era, the mansion, all the parties type of energy. But I was also getting like, and I feel like this way, first of all, I think regardless of whether people want spirituality to grow and move in a way like the way we see it, because the way I see it very clearly. So it's something like worldly that's going to be so different in these next 3, I'm going to say to 5 years. But it's changing now slowly. That's why you see more people coming out. I got a card that hit the floor upside down. But we got a Queen of Swords energy. Then we got something, the moon backwards, or something that's been revealed to a Queen of Swords, about a Queen of Cups, and a celebration. Also got right here an 8 of Swords, which is like a betrayal. So somebody being aware of betrayal, of somebody that's a star trying to stop somebody from celebrating that has healed. Something's being revealed. People, like a lot of people seeing it. 10 of Swords. How much somebody went out there to hurt somebody. And I tell y'all, we're gonna do it like this, and then all of a sudden we do something else. But 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and a Tower. This is a tower for somebody. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different energies right now. Okay, and there's a group of people that are awakening to what somebody in their own camp was doing to them, and this is a spiritual group like Coven. And I'm gonna say this, I don't know, they do some dark stuff, right? But the dark stuff they do, it's like supposed to be a certain order to it. This is like a brotherhood. The dark stuff they do is supposed to be a certain order to it. Okay, that's one side of this. But these men are connected to these women that be dibbling dabbling doing in the dark, and they know these women do stuff in the dark and practice things, but they get them to do things, but with reason. Now it's a couple or something in this group. I'm saying it started from 3 people. It's more like mother daughter friend. It's like this little mini inside mean girl group of women that's within this community that finds joy and pleasure out of manipulating some of these men, and also attacking like women that they just don't like, that makes them feel insecure, inferior. And it's mainly women, other women that either they know it's spiritual, that they can sense it, and these women don't know, which would be some of y'all in the collective right now, or it's guys that do too. Something there, it's like out of this group, it's a big group. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 8 different states that's heavily into this mess. That's all they're pouring into it. Their rivers are flowing. They sit high in the sky, but because of one person's jealousy and being one person having an obsession with hurting somebody that they just didn't like the smile on their face, so they wanted more than what they was already taking from this person that didn't even know them, that wasn't even paying them no mind. Mind you, they know because they've been breaking into somebody's Akashic record, and they wanted the money, the fame, and stuff. It's like, it's crazy. Somebody's older. The person that orchestrates this stuff is an older woman. Egyptian bloodline ancestors. Somebody's dark. They have a lot of people behind them too. This woman taught this daughter or niece, this is your cousin stuff, so somebody taught this girl this stuff. And mind you, somebody growing up privileged, like with this spoon in their mouth, and never being recommended for their wrong. This person's head got bigger than I don't know what. And then these people, they paid people to ignore it. They know this girl had mental issues. That's why ultimately this lady with mental issues, and this is where the thing comes in at. These people, especially these parents or aunt, cousin, these are older people in the family that orchestrate this. But that don't give her no excuse for the way she acts. Like, and for me personally, now this is what happened behind the scenes in the real world, like mind manipulation. These people using somebody that they knew damn sure was off their rocker and felt entitled to go do something diabolical and then act like they didn't know that this person to the rest of the group. Like when the rest of the group start, a lot of stuff got exposed of what these people were doing in the background, and they already knew they were the shits. It's like a dark coven, but they are with the shits in an orderly fashion, if that makes sense to you. And the people that resonate with us, it makes sense to them. Point blank period. Okay, we already are established the fact that everybody has a position, and guys, we always talk about the light angels, but I got darker angels. That's what deities are. People want to act like these angels be looking all beautiful. You got all different types of angels, and these angels are not pretty, and Satan do too. Lucifer does too. That's where all your discernment and intuition training has to step into effect, because you have to know who is what. This is why they're so heavy on the emotional control too, because if you let your emotions lead your actions, you're going to choose to do 3 1 on the clock, diabolical shit every time, intentionally or unintentionally. People that's born spiritually broken. That's why, and I'm going to be so transparent. When I be getting some lessons and hearing I get so annoyed sometimes. It's like, this is dumb, this is stupid, this is petty, this is tedious. But the tedious things adding up becomes an atomic bomb, especially spiritually, because you don't know you did this one time and do it again. You start seeing results, and it becomes an easy fix, just like abortions. If you feel like you don't got to use protection, the only thing on your mind is, if I get pregnant, I can go get rid of the type of energy, right? Easy fix, knowing you put on the rubber. If you know that you are not ready for kids, you know you don't want the responsibility of it, put on the rubber. And that's not just him or her, it's both. And I'm talking about specific period. So spiritually, people use the black magic and voodoo and hoodoo and the magic that they have as easy fixes. Well, we all know that's not how it goes. You dish it, you take it. So there's a group of people that were so desperate to keep extending their reputation within this community that they were willing to pretty much do anything to cover their tracks. But now it's being exposed. People are seeing, people are knowing, towers are falling, right? But even still, you got some people that's admitting they're wrong. It's like, damn, yeah. And some people that was manipulated to do wrong, they pissed off. And then you have the people that just don't give a fuck. Like, oh well, it is what it is. Now, all the energies, like I was telling you yesterday, is returning back. So now it's like they're waking up feeling like somebody's attacking them, and that keeps being the narrative. But we can't control the messages, and somebody's not understanding this. Because instead of them stopping, they keep doing more, which means more is coming back. Until you take accountability. Be honest, at least with the people that you claim you love. And if you don't, that's a your problem. Somebody keeps trying to make their problems everybody's problems. That's nobody's problem but yours. Oh my gosh. They feel like they're so deep. I've done too much against something. Who chose to do all of that but you? And now you know what's so effed up is these people that help see that this person is more on some energy like, well, if they go down, everybody that helped them is going down. But the key word is help them, help them, help them. And then this couple sitting back just watching, like acting like they don't know what's going on with anyone. That gas this crazy girl up and they knew she was crazy. They knew it. So now it's like a bunch of people turning on each other because they don't want to go to jail. But somebody needs more than a jail, they need a padded cell. The biggest thing here is like the issue is not even something that what somebody did to them. The issue is what they did. And they just cannot understand that. And the ones that do understand it, they're addicted to using magic, seriously, like paying for magic. That instead of them looking in the mirror, they're trying to force their results without taking accountability. And the person that they don't want to take accountability with is spiritually awakened. So instead of them just fuck it, I got cut, hands up, these people were like, let's put them back to sleep, let's put them in this position, let's attack them and let them when I want them to know I'm attacking them and then being afraid to make them intimidated, scared, do what I want them to do. All these, every idea goes across these people's head besides just telling the truth. I'm just like, wait, like, and I'm telling you, my ancestors have been telling me I don't get do, because I've made a promise to them. I've been telling them I'm going to do whatever because I learned what I've had to work on. So it's like I can't act like I don't know what I'm having to address or the part of me that I'm having to still show up and prove to them. And a lot of times, this is a whole other energy shift. I'm sorry, y'all see when I start talking about something different, kind of roll off one thing to another, it's different energies. And to be honest with you, since I've got my energy back, I'm having to calibrate myself back to my energy, and then it's more intense because I'm like, I'm what I'm saying? So it's a little bit more intense. I'm learning. It's a lot of like y'all ancestors because y'all already know everything's written. I know who he's directing where to do what to resonate with who and to do this. And it's not meant for everybody to fully awaken. Some people are going to awaken to have a awakening. I told y'all it's two different awakenings. Spiritual awakening is just an awakening. Okay. This is my beliefs. This is what people that resonate with me. You might not believe in exactly everything I'm saying, but you believe in, you're putting it together. Okay. So some people don't resonate with it, just have an awakening. That's not religious stuff. That's not God is real. Like I know God is real. I might not communicate with spirits and stuff that I've had an encounter or something in the fact that I know that has to be a God type of energy. And then I got my all the way in. I've always been into ghost hunting, haunted houses. I dissected. So the enemy of horror when I was a child, I was dissecting it by myself. I don't ask me other people questions. I was researching. The fucking exorcist, I'm researching, like looking history. I love history. I'm researching. I'm not just like, oh, you think that's no, I'm researching. No. I know every movie that's put out, something played, somebody said something happened in their life or it was implanted in them to make just like the Simpsons. Everybody knows we can stop playing. The Simpsons, they always give it a T. That's probably why parenting wants to watch it for real. Like, we know this. People don't like to acknowledge it because they like to stay in this box that's comfortable to them. And a big thing for me, what I was told, people like, I'm into politics, but I'm not going to be into politics on this platform. You ain't doing that. That's good. Okay? But this is what I'm saying. Not just politicians, but people of power, money, big corporates, money that, they be knowing about this shit. They be doing rituals and sacrifice shit and they keep themselves on top and getting all that stuff, which is fine, cool. But they don't want the masses to know about it because then they lose their control. They lose their power. That's their currency. Control, power, currency. If you knew that the key to how you could manifest or grow shit and attract shit to yourself, and you don't need to work for anybody, you are producing for self. Why do you think they are? Do you notice that they are trying to replace people so quickly with technology? Because they know that it's about to be lit. The vibration's about to be higher. A lot of people talking in spirituality. A lot of people gonna be doing shit, making shit to be an asset to the world, to make things better, easier, not just to gain. So they're gonna be working for self. Trying to be like the main thing. Okay, good. All right, as long as you're feeling the main thing that keeps people hustling so hard is feeling like they don't have enough and they need to do this and do that and do this and do that to get enough. Which not a lot of times is making other people rich and they can just sit back. They don't gotta do anything but keep control over people. And what is the most utilized magic that magicians or people that pay magicians want? Control. Whether it's romantically, confirmation. Whether it's mentally, and most times mentally. What I was just watching that was so interesting the other day was like breaking down the word television, and then from televisions to breaking down like each, like I gotta find the video because I'm gonna post. I might have shared it on my other channel. I don't know. I'm gonna share. I can't even break it down how she broke it down because it's her words, her mind, her download. But I understood exactly what she said, and I cannot break it down what she did. But it was very interesting. Or you can look up like maybe you should look up like spiritual like breakdown of what a television is, like something like that. But if I can find it, I'm gonna put it. I'm sure because it makes so much sense. Like it makes so much sense. But let's get back to here. I talked about 100 different things. Maybe somebody's into politics that's in this energy, okay? And somebody's in a one-sided relationship. Their family shows them it's like one-sided. A lot of people expect you to share with them and keep what they have to self-judgment. Not that shit. And romantic, putting someone in their place. Somebody's putting someone in their place. Somebody's from the Bronx. 1951. I was getting holographic. The color red. The construction home. Somebody got broken blind. Your ancestor said you need to replace them ASAP. 1985. Somebody's year of birth. Somebody's 52. Somebody's 29. 1952. Somebody got 2 dogs. Somebody's dog is sick. Their dog might have threw up the other day, and like somebody was in there, and you was hearing a dog like it sounded like it was eating something on his limb. But besides, you guess they were. So you take them to that. Okay, that's for somebody. Somebody else, your ancestor said that you be shining from head to toe, but you never put nothing on the elbows. So somebody needs to make sure. It's a grandpa. He said, yeah, make sure that you are putting. Somebody uses baby oil and lotion. They mix their lotion with baby oil. This is a man because I'm saying the men's blue. I think it might be like the other something. I don't know. I don't know. I been in a relationship for so long with a man, and I got daughters. So I don't know. No, I think it's Dove. Unless they came out with something else. That's new. That's invalid. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Dove. You need to make sure you breathe in the elbows. Your elbows be ashy. Okay. Also, I'm getting somebody going through a situation where somebody keep calling them and asking them to pay up. They want to pay out for a blackmail. They're blackmailing somebody about to pay out. Okay. Somebody partnered up with the wrong people. Somebody got a lion tattoo on them. Somebody's very crafty with their secret moves. Somebody write like chicken scratch and have bad grammar and like to wear Gucci all the time. And somebody else is like, yep. Somebody 32. Somebody could be 36, 23, 26. Oh my God. Somebody had a horse or something because I was getting hay. Somebody about a farm too because they were saying barrel. The colors blue and red is significant. I have hibiscus flower. Somebody likes to do garden. Somebody's trying to do something with herbs or make somebody trying to make something and it looks beautiful, but it's just something toxic. Somebody's been frustrated in this group. They're frustrated with finding out because of the level of ignorance in terms of simple things to be comprehended. Dark, upright, empath energy that is like the Romeo in this situation. I was also getting Leonardo DiCaprio version of Romeo and Juliet. That's very specific. I was getting like a poetic hood Harry Potter type of energy. I also was getting Guardian Scarface. I don't know if that resonates because I've never watched Scarface. Maybe Guardian somebody else Scarface. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I was getting the letters KDBOA and then I got DOA and I don't even want to repeat what that stood for. And if it's popped in your head, yes, somebody's been capping somebody in this brotherhood. That's a spiritualist. I'm getting Owens. I was also getting Theo, Leah, Lee, something about, I got decaffeinated, DOA. Y'all hear the fight, the sirens? Moving on. I do not, y'all know. I do not like that. But that's for somebody, Lord, how much? Somebody got a snake tattooed on them, maybe a cobra. I got Baby J. I also got somebody's cousin and somebody's niece. Somebody recently took their child to the doctor. They had a runny nose, but it was a cough that they had. And they also saying, don't trust that. If they watch that, you effing. 666, you might be seeing. Somebody's decals that's about to expire. They're saying, go ahead, replace your decals ASAP. Somebody's birthday is November 21st. Something going on for 7 years. Somebody took the kid to the doctor in the last week. Somebody has a seafood allergy. Okay? Something about the color of plum. Something about maroon, confirmation, the color of maroon. Something about somebody like white chocolate macaroni, not macaroni, what is it called? Macaroons? I don't know, I don't eat it, but somebody's getting so irritated because they don't understand how these people fuck this up. It really, somebody just went into something with blind faith, believing people were telling them the truth, but they wasn't. So somebody like started wondering why maybe they were getting backfired, and then they realized that it's because the people around them been like, a king of cups sideways is what was on the floor. Now, it's like this. People just was being petty, childish, felt some type of way. Somebody felt rejected as a female that was willing to be in a poly relationship with another one just because this woman had high ranking spiritually and she can't produce nothing but a goddamn burdens is what I'm hearing. So the 17th keeps coming out. The 17th is very significant. So they get this idea, and then once this man gets this girl in a place where he thinks that she's crazy over him, he kind of not tells her about this woman, but by the time everything goes down, he feels like he broke down this woman while this lady's spiritually attacking her, thinking that this woman's going to be down just to like kind of surrender herself and be their battery pack, while he really go give it all to this woman that can't produce shit, that's sniping him from a woman that has it all together simply because of weight and skin color. Also backing this woman was family because this is somebody's family member. Also backing this woman was other people in the family because they felt like this woman was prettier. That's her stature. Now everybody feel like idiots because somebody's been waking up for a long time. Yeah. Now these folks are understanding why none of their magic is working, and they're also understanding that they were bamboozled. Somebody uses the word bamboozled a lot, that they were lying, that these people knew that this woman was awakened. So these are the people that's in the energy. This is after the exposure. They've been seeing stuff that other readers been doing. They've also been getting backfires. They've also been getting shut out of certain energies. They've also been losing money. Everybody's fighting. Stuff is being exposed because what's being exposed is not what these people doing to this person. It's why and all the other little things. I'm telling you, look, this is like a soap opera right now. 333 on the clock for the spiritual community. So let's do some shaking up, y'all, and see where anything lands. Lands. Okay, let's just let it go. Something about land. Something about some land. 1964. Somebody's name is Tammy. Okay. And all of this will coordinate with the intuitive messages and with the ancestors. When's the really day? 1982. See, and then I'm going to show you how the cards are laid. I told you I laid the cards on laid too after that too. Okay. I have energy being read. Somebody's name is Leslie. Somebody's name is Tammy. So you are the one that this happened to, or you are the person a part of this cult. Somebody has a Q in their name. Somebody has a B in their name. This person with a B is backwards. So this person is one of the people just finding out while all this was occurring. Somebody has a C in their name. Somebody has an A in their name. The name Ellis is sideways. So Ellis, this was upside down. So somebody with Bryson in their name, they didn't know what was going on either, but they participated. I got the name Melvin. Lambert. Don't forget, y'all, this is collective. Turner. The person in this energy is a twin. And it says person in this energy is a twin and their age is 36. I got Bradley, but this Bradley is backwards and upside down. So somebody's ancestor, last name or name could be Bradley. It says Waymore or Waymare. Waymore or Waymare. Waymare. That's somebody's last name. And somebody's names I just randomly popped in my head and I wrote it down. Somebody's name is Mona. 1926. That resonates with somebody. 17 again, I keep telling y'all. 17. The 17th of the month is somebody's birthday, the day something happened, or somebody did something to a 17-year-old. Somebody is a mechanic. Okay. Mariah. Somebody's name is Mariah. Like I said, these could be your names or the people in your energy. Somebody's name is Kevin. Somebody's corrupt. Okay. Middle name, female with mental. So there's a female in this energy that has mental illness. Their middle name has come out or will come out. The corrupt female with a mental illness. Her middle name is coming out. 1904. Somebody's ancestor was born in 1904. Very, very, very ancient spirits. This is a royal, because I keep seeing royal. This is a very royal bloodline, very royal lineage that these people were attacking. It's not just one. And I was getting that it's going to be 8 to 10 divine unions that is fated. And when we say fated, like by no means necessarily will be stopped. The ones that those who don't believe shall be taught. 1928. Somebody's ancestor was born. But I was also getting like the Salem witch trials or something. So somebody's ancestor was living back then. Somebody might have been, reincarnated. Somebody might reincarnated from back then. Like that was in the 1800s. So somebody had in their past life, it was like that type of thing. Like people persecute somebody, calling them witches. Like these were church members that played in black magic. Somebody named Marcel. In the past life, you were persecuted as a witch. You lost your life. Somebody's husband side piece might turn them in, got people against them. They lost their life, burn them in house or something. Confirmation. Somebody's address is 8342. Well, last digits are their number. Somebody named Robert. They tried to do the same thing this life, but in a different manner, like more modern. Luke, this church, this group, this brotherhood, they was persecuting somebody when because they claim to be religious, but they play in black magic. Midnight. That's what these people did. And the ones that knew this person's ranking, like they went to these people like, oh, there's a witch, she's on this, she's on that, But mind you, this family had, first of all, it's a lot going on because the same family, like they sacrificed this person as a child and they really thought that this person's gonna be fine by now. But when that didn't happen, they made sure they kept a stronghold, keeping an eye on this person, giving them to somebody to live, just trying to make shit bad. They wanted them to off themselves. And when that didn't happen, they started getting people rallying up like the Salem witch trials. And you feeling chills right now if you are somebody that this happened to. And I mean, they rallied people up on the 3D world, the earth, against confirmation, against these divine, mainly divine feminines and this divine masculine family. But somebody that stole somebody's mail, their age is up here. The person that stole the mail from you, age is up here. 2016 is relevant. But yeah, these people try to do that. There's a male that stole, that's a male thief. There's a male that stole your mail, probably your baby daddy. Somebody's middle name, the middle name, mom, middle. Okay, your mom, middle is a name, mom, middle, secret child. The name of the woman that had a secret child, her middle name, somebody's mom. Your mom had a secret child. Either you are the secret child or your baby daddy got a secret child, not somebody else. But I feel like you're the secret child and your birth mother's middle name is up here. You're the one that they sold. Confirmation iron, even DNA, unsure female. As a female that had a baby that's unsure about who her baby daddy is, her age will come out. Somebody ancestors from 1902. Female first name. So you might see your ancestors' first name up here. If you research the Salem witch trials and any of these names that you hear I'm saying is a first and last name, then you're feeling your right eye is itching or twitching. Yes, you. Look it up. Somebody's name is Lucas. Again, a male thief. So more than one person was stealing somebody's mail. Yes. Micah. Somebody, there's a male named Micah. Because it says Micah with an M, and that's the name that could be. Well, time you've been involved with partner, involved with the reading. So somebody's been involved with someone for 17 years, 10 years, 9 years. I gotta make this into 2 different messages. This might be part 1, but we'll see. But the time somebody's been involved with another person, or the years that I just recited. Tunstall. Somebody's name is Tunstall. I'm feeling like that's her last name. Alfred as well. Tinsley. Tinsley might be a cop. Tinsley might be a cop. Somebody started messing with somebody in 2016. One of these people that were attacking you, you started messing with them in 2016. False prophet, a male. There's a male false prophet in this energy. Somebody's name is Lauren. You or the person that's been messing with you. Somebody's name is Logan. It says last name of male thief. So a male that has something to do with this thievery, his last name has come out. Ohio. The state of Ohio is relevant. Okay? That's a random state. Nothing against Ohio. 1970. Somebody was born in 1970. But the big corrupt, this is the title I'm gonna put. It's based around corruption. With a false prophet, that's a male, a female with a mental disease, somebody that don't know where baby father is, people that steal other folks' mail, people that's in this cousin. These are some confirmations of the names of them or your name. Now I do have letters right here in some years. So, and I'm gonna have to speed these up. So because I know it's gonna be long, but I don't have to speed up so much. I'm gonna make it into 2 parts. But let's finish this. So now y'all heard all the names. If you need anything, repeat it. Just rewind it respectfully so we can keep moving and we can get this message. All right. So we got the letters B A Q D C N A. Somebody's a CNA. K L, 2 E's, and then we got something about the future. Remember I said something's in the mix. Something's gonna get something's like gonna happen. Okay. So I got the name Key again. K-E-E. Somebody's name is definitely Key. The name Kia. Okay. So I got Key, Kia. I thought I got L-E-A, Aaliyah, L-E-E, L-E. Somebody go by Z or Zia. Okay. Somebody call somebody Bay. They're like, Bay. Somebody's name is Lay, but I told y'all. Okay. C. Somebody go by C. Somebody's name is B. Somebody could go by B. And remember, this could be you or the person in your energy. Somebody's name is Les, L-E-Z. Les, but Leslie already came out. Somebody's saying cease. It says cease. So your ancestors definitely in here because that means you think about deceased, which means of course dead. Somebody also wants you to cease, like talking, something about a lease. So somebody's landlord could be tied up in this. Something about a lease. Something about lead. Somebody is in a house that has lead poisoning. That's what's going on with somebody's kid. You need to, somebody's house got lead poisoning. Somebody's name could be Ed. Go by Ed. I also see Al. Dale, D-A-L-E. I got Bell again, B-L, y'all. Kel. Somebody's name could be Kelsey or Kelly. Something about somebody's kid. Remember, I said lead kid. Y'all go. Be careful if that's what it is. Ask them to check. They're not gonna volunteer to check your kid for lead. You need to ask them to check your child for lead. After that, get the paperwork. Somebody's name is Cece. Somebody's name is Ned. Something about a bed. Somebody got bed bugs. Okay. Moving along. Somebody that has a problem with acne. Acne, that's a backfire. Yeah. Somebody named California or Cal. Somebody name could be Cal or California. Somebody can go by Cal. Somebody's name is Ken. Ben. Somebody like these nuts. Crazy. Somebody's lazy. Something about a lake. Something being at a lake house or a farmhouse, or it's a lake at a farm. Something about a lab. Either the dog or somebody has a lab in their basement. Okay. Sell. Somebody was like trying to kidnap somebody. I said kill. Somebody might be trying to act like trying to get you to do something through Zelle, trying to set you up. Set you up through Zelle. Somebody name might be Kia. I see Cain and Abel, like the Bible story. Somebody trying to move very quick. Something about a sale. Somebody's going to jail. CL. Somebody's dad has something to do with this. BD, baby daddy. Something about somebody's back. B-A-C-K. I keep saying Lee, L-E. Somebody going to act behind your back. D-A-E, Day. Somebody's name is Day. Caleb, with C. All right, I want to see what they're saying. Those are confirmations. Somebody's name is Ann. Somebody calls somebody Zaddy with a Z. I keep seeing Cali, so California is definitely relevant for sure. I was getting a lot about Memphis yesterday, like Tennessee yesterday. Somebody's name is Dan or Dean. Somebody wants you to give them a hand. Somebody want to go hide. I keep saying A-I-D. E. Somebody's gonna need some aid, and I keep getting somebody got something. Somebody be buying somebody hex beads. Somebody buys hex beads. Somebody that drives a Lexus buy hex beads. They get beads and they hex them and give them to somebody for protection, but it's not. It is not. I see Kia. I see CIA. We said it's corrupt. Somebody's. I see bleed. BLEED. What? Somebody's I don't know. I, I'm not doing the DIE. I'm not doing that. Somebody wanted to get rid of somebody. We know that's not gonna happen. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Somebody wanted to siphon off your energy so bad. Somebody just act like they cannot survive off of their own energy. Like, get out of here. What is wrong with you? It's weird. People are starting to see that now. Like, people are getting an ick because this person would siphon off anybody's energy, even kids. Oh my God. Somebody just need to go in a padded room. Oh, somebody just kindle another person. So I'm gonna put these back. Those are confirmations for y'all. Take those out of the resume. Let's get into this read. So it's something about a deed. A deed to some place that these people were trying to keep covered, something that they did, forgery in connection with these people that do sit in these positions that they're having the power because it's being revealed. And also it's being revealed how somebody stabbed somebody in the back, celebrated, they wanted to be a star, they wanted to be rich. This person is going to want to beg for forgiveness, they want to make it impossible for you spiritually and physically. This old lady, sister, and somebody's ex, daddy, but it's all group with them. Oh, it's a lot of them. What in the world? It's a lot of them. Let's see. Where are we going to go there? All right, what is the energy behind? What is it? What are we on? It is for both love and success. All right, so what is it that they want now? Somebody might, all right, energy has been going around. Like when people do it, so somebody does something for you, like, whatever they're trying to do, you might feel a little bit of it just because you were being tested. You passed, okay? Somebody to slow you down. I told y'all magic. Two of Cups. Somebody to slow you down from getting in a union. They said magic last night. And I call judgment on you. I call judgment on you and everybody part of this group. They also did magic because they are trying to slow down you exposing them as a couple. Somebody that's in a hermit mode about you. They don't want people to see you, that you're abundant. They don't want people to know all that they did for you, all the problems. And they don't want people to know about the death magic that they did on the earth angel. Simple. They're sitting magic because they don't want you to show up how you've been showing up late in the past. They do that and you'll stop and you'll slow down. These people are confused. Confirmation, they're upset about what's being exposed, but all they did to you, literally, they did death magic on earth angel. September significant, the 14th is significant. Also, January, March, all those months are significant. Okay? Y'all been saying 444, but that's inevitable. So, whoever y'all are, let's see what they were attacking. So, if you have been feeling any type of way today, because everybody's on a different timeline, y'all know when I say timeline, it means that you're in a different part of your awakening. So, if you're somebody new, you might really be feeling funny today. Bittersweet. They want you to feel this, to feel like reminiscent about them so they can come and give you a dirty offer. This person is part of this coven. They want you to stop working. Look how this person is looking and was in the clouds. They also want to break your connection with your ancestors. They want you to feel bitter towards your ancestors about the things that you have to sacrifice. They know that things are coming in for you. Maybe people took a shortcut and they got something back, but it's from a different source. It's not from God. But they got back from the devil. They had to release you. They want you to feel like a victim. They did not want to release you by using gossip. That's what this energy is intended to do for you. But you are enlightened. You have immortality. Now these people are knows that you really are getting led by the divine and God and your ancestors. This is being confirmed to them. And if this is for you, you got the chills. Left eye twitch. Your destiny is safe. You claimed your position. Period. I'm giving confirmations. I'm giving confirmations on the people that say their destiny. Whose destiny is safe? So these people can stop trying to comfort them. Can you make it very clear for the collective? Whose destiny has been secured? Everybody's destiny has been secured, but you can't take another person. Somebody got a D in their name. First, middle, last, U, and A. I don't know. D-A-U-A. Let's see who these people are. Let's make sure that they understand clearly. They can have your destiny. Who's these people? Who is D-A-U-A? What side of the fence are they on? Y'all are confident. Y'all love is pure. These are past events that dark energies did to you. Somebody's birthday is in September, or they start going through judgment. A karmic feminine played in dark arts knowing that they were warned about it. Fated events. So whoever y'all are, and y'all are of the light, you have a D, and a U. Nickname, first name, you're of the light. You passed. Now, if you know you don't play in light arts, you know you play in dark arts, you know they ain't talking to you. So a lot of people like to claim other folks' message. Even if you claim somebody's message, it's still ain't true. I'm sorry, not sorry. Somebody's an air sign, sun, moon. Air sign, your air sign and your sun, rising or north node is air sign. Sun, rising or north node air sign. Somebody's Venus sign is air too. So north node, sun, Venus, rising, air. Who else? You got a Scorpio. Who else? So if you see these letters, they resonate. You are air sign and your sun, north, rising or Venus, or a Scorpio and your sun, rising or Venus, sun, north, rising or Venus, and a Virgo, sun sign. Yes, we're talking to you. Somebody's birthday on the 6th. Okay, those are your birthdays. That's a confirmation for you guys that y'all knew you were going through a test and you passed it. Whoever's been attacking you is your family member. They didn't want you to know. You are on a mission and y'all are starting new cycles. Y'all are protected. Your ancestors love you. Females, some of y'all might feel like y'all sitting still because you're being preserved for your union. If you're a male, the males are cleaning up their karma and detaching. All right, who are these people? Can we get initials for the people attacking them? Can we get some initials for the people that was attacking them? All right, can we get some initials for the people that were, oh, God damn it, y'all. Hold on. All right, you got an H. That's upside down. You got an F. I don't know if all these, hold on. Okay, so the H was the only one that was turned. So you got an H right here. So somebody with H in their name, you were the one being attacked. You have an H and one of these other letters in your name. Somebody with L, we got a Q. These are the people that were attacking. Mind you, this cult is in like 8 different states. Somebody with C. These are the people that were attacking. Somebody with F. So somebody with H, F, C, Q, L, H. These are their first initials. Those were the people who were attacking you. Let's get some zodiac signs. One of the ones that were attacking you. This is confirmation. If you woke up feeling a little different last night, that's fine. I got my zodiac and chakra cards. They'll come up from together. They're the same size and one as well, right? There was a Virgo. Somebody got a Sun in Virgo. They were attacking you. Somebody got a Moon in Scorpio and a Venus in Leo. They were attacking you. So somebody got a Venus in Leo, a Moon in Scorpio, a Sun in Virgo. Birth dates are, well, I'm going to do this. The month of June, May, and August. Somebody's birthday on the 13th, 14th, and the 16th. That's going to be you or theirs. Also, a Aries attacking you in a air sign. They started this in Mercury retrograde. I know it take a little time for it to come. They wanted you to be in isolation. But you came out as perfection and balance. Now they mad. They want to hunt you for your destiny. But you made it. So you have nothing to worry about. Cleanse your energy. Go outside. I know it's repetitive. I get tired of hearing that. Me too. They wanted to take over your destiny for the success. Let's see. Anything else? Energy wanted to be put before all. They were jealous of everyone. So somebody that was jealous of everyone that this masculine might have been connected to, this masculine might have been connected to you, and another divine feminine, and the same feminine is attacking two people that has an affection, that is a sociopath. This is serious. This is a woman that's in a serious relationship. This woman's in a serious relationship with a man that bamboozled multiple different women. So this is a woman that's in a serious relationship with him. She has no soul. She's a sociopath. She's infected with an incurable disease. She got a positive test. And she wanted to be put first. Look, female energy be mad. She's mad. Really mad. And she's attacking. And this woman, like, she gets a copy of their phone records. This woman gets copies of the phone records of this man. But this man is also guilty because he preyed on women with the energy. And he's taking it back to this woman. Look, a divine masculine. This woman led him off the cliff. She showed him the quick shortcut way of how to energy harvest, like on the World 3D world. You are the latest person that they chose to pounce on. But your ancestors said, they won't fuck them up. Somebody's 49. They do this a lot. Somebody was born in 1994. Them or you. Your ancestors are linking up with the rest of these ancestors. Because there's a lot of people in this group. This group is about to, y'all feeling chills. This group is about to get hit. It was something on this death magic on Earth Angel. It was something on this death magic on these Earth Angels. Oh, somebody's been feeling nauseous, sick. They were trying to make you sick. It was something on this death magic Earth Angel. Somebody was a fool. They feel like a fool. They mad at themselves. This person, I told y'all, Tower came back out. You see, this person looked like they died under the tree. Somebody is not connected to spirit because they were trying to disconnect you to spirit, and they started today. I'm hearing today. Somebody's birthday's in May. Whoever you are, you made the struggle good. This is a crime of passion because somebody's obsessed with you. Their skeleton will come out in the closets. That's an in the closet. Somebody's in the closet, but they're gonna be exposed publicly. This might happen in May. Somebody cannot do anything. Somebody was doing sex magic on you, cycling your energy. Cycling your energy, doing sex magic on you in Aquarius. November. Somebody's birthday was in November. They had a call in and they did not answer it. They're 30 years old. Yes, they're talking to you. So what's the consequences is what I heard. So what's the consequences for this person not answering their calling ancestors? This person that did death magic, that didn't answer their calling, wanted other consequences. Okay? Person that was trying to crucify other people. What's the consequences? You lose everything. Judgment. Coming towards you really fast. I told you, you're going to lose everything. Everything. Somebody might be overseas, or also your practitioner overseas. You're going to struggle. You're going to deal with the depression and anxiety. You're going to have just enough. You cannot have your union back. You should have been raised a red flag and said you celebrated. You picked the wrong person. You act like you could not see. I got 2 and 4. You were sneaky and deceptive to hurt somebody just because you wanted money. You teamed up with this person. Now y'all fighting. And you want to come breadcrumb somebody, really still put them in a triangle and continue. So somebody wanted to come to you and pretend like they wanted to heal stuff with you so they could cycle your energy and take it back to this other person. They wanted to offer you a fishy cup when you are awakened. You're to the point by yourself. Now this person has to go through everything you went through. They want what you want. They must go through every step of your awakening. People were laughing at your dark night of the soul. Now people want to call you and ask you, how did you get through this tower so fast? And with some swords in your back, all the way healed by yourself. And they didn't know that you were so high ranked that you were about to call judgment. They were too busy trying to creep and sneak you from behind. 414. 144. Let's clarify how they were trying to sneak. Something about May 18th. I told you something gonna happen on May 18th. Something's happening next month. To an Aries. I have an L in her name. Teamed up with an Aquarius to do sex magic, steal somebody's identity. A man first name that's coming out here. That physical jail will be their new home on the 17th. All these people, including a Virgo with a U in their name. Somebody's last name, a feminine, that's a Virgo. Last name starts with U. Birthday. Something that they did in March. Some type of fraud that they did in March. These people are going to jail. That is your thing. Somebody with a male last initial. I'm seeing H on top. What's the last initial of this male? This male got an E. Last name. That secretly recorded somebody without permission. They're lying through their teeth. An AI video that they made up for fake evidence. Somebody made an AI video like it was you and used it as fake evidence in a court case. They're in the coven with these witches. These men was all sleeping with these witches. And then somebody might really be the baby daddy of somebody else's baby. So we got baby trap. Either November or July the 11th. That's Sagittarius. July. Use jar spells. Real time. Scam. Whose baby is the baby? Somebody got W and N. WNQ. Take that how it resonates. Who's lying about a baby? Who's lying about a baby? Clarify. Somebody named Q and another H. What about this Q and H? Somebody's DNA that's inactivated. Somebody has a discharge or rash that smells or won't go away that keeps appearing on a daily. Whoa, it can't be ignored. So somebody then Lion saying collective has something, but in reality, this person has something. Collective, they're figuring out collective, no way that she has anything. She's literally coming out in her own energy. She's doing fine. Like, you look good. You're healthy. Somebody, there's a toxic male that tried to put that on you, but really he got it from this person that he had a baby with or connected with or think that's his baby. Someone fighting on you to make moves on the 3D world, personal reading. So somebody also wants to send somebody into you that has a leaking penis. All because they don't want to tell the truth. Hold on. 333, I have paused it on, so let's clarify that leaking penis so y'all can look out from. Who is this with a penis leaking? Who's this people? Somebody that got an L in their name? I ain't going to go there. Somebody with an L said that somebody with a G had an issue. This one is in first. Somebody got an M. Mimi. Zodiac signs. Somebody's an Aquarius. Somebody's a Libra. Somebody got water signs and a Pisces. Okay. H. Okay. Somebody couldn't tell the truth to save their life. This is past events. So let's see. So let's clarify this then. Who's the one with the real? Who has the leaky? Who has the leaky leaky? Who really has the leaky leaky? Which one of these females? Who has the leaky leaky? Who has the leaky leaky? A liar that did a love spell. You're Mercury retrograde, so somebody wouldn't let them go and they would stay in the cycle with them. Who's a liar? That have addiction, that's in the distance. Who's a liar? A water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces? Yes. Who else? A fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this water sign, and it's confirmed, y'all. Here's a water sign. Oh, that's a fire sign. You got a fire sign, a water sign. Water sign, right here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this water sign is a Pisces. They got the leaky leakies, or they got the heebie-jeebies. There's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they are lying on a Aquarius. They're lying on a air sign. So the air signs are telling the truth. This fire and this water sign is lying. They had intimacy together. They tried to make an AI video and say that you was with them. This person was fully aware of what they were doing. They're getting karma from above. People pay other people to do this for you. Something about March. Oh my God. A divine masculine knew better, but he decided to protect the trash. He was against you. Now it's April. He was against you. Whoever this male is, somebody ain't got a Janet. We're in April right now. Your destiny is safe. You are anointed. You channel from spirit. Somebody's birthday in June. Something about the 13th. Who is this person? Now they're going through a dark night of the soul. They started this in December. Somebody's birthday in October. That was focused on you versus you. There's a male energy that is working in his you know how they calling and operating in it. So whoever is a male energy, your ordained soulmate, he's operating in his calling, and y'all are being connected. So there's a male energy that have been investigating something that a water sign and fire sign has been saying about an air sign. Somebody that has a Aries and Libra in their chart. Whatever they've been saying, these people now know that there's no way that it's true. Like, look, whoever got the G is still in here backwards. So this person is finding out the truth, and he's pretty pissed off. Look, this person don't have it reversed. This person does have it. You see this one? Somebody found out the truth in January. A thief that married the wrong person that wanted to humiliate someone that was healed and single. All the rumor was about this person taking this man from you. When you walked away, somebody's birthday July 28th. You surrendered the situation with peace maybe on July 28th. And now people know your gifts are real, and somebody is in spiritual court that has a C in their name and a Q in their name that they chose a pathway of them versus you. Your karma is coming in the near future. You can run, but you cannot hide. I was born as it should. Something about E. Their birthday is in February. Whoever you are, E, your birthday in February. The cycles was closed. They want you to start sharing your gifts. Your DNA is being activated. You're going through ascension symptoms. There was people guilty of spiritual attacks. Their first name, the letter of their first name is coming out. This is from God to you. Let's see. Who is attacking this person? Who is attacking this person? This person's going through judgment. Somebody's birthday that's in September. That's a dark energy. Karmic couple current union that practice dark practices on the 3D earth. Dark practices, 3D earth. Somebody named got a J in it. This is real time. This is going to end in final destination. Somebody feels like it again. Like they said yesterday, the spirit is on somebody's ass. My spiritual team is on the ass. Now, on top of that, I'm going to show y'all exactly how the cards fell on the floor, guys. Look, it says you are free from all, and you're moving forward while people are going through karmic cycles. And one of that is them losing their abundance. It's a karmic couple. Past events is current lifetime. They are going through a return to send down their own spell work. This is exactly what they're saying. Y'all can't make it up. Day of the collective birthday has come out. Somebody has no more chances. They got a B in their name. You knew of the other woman. You knew of the other woman, but the other woman didn't know of you. We don't clarify that. That person was innocent. You will cry as much as you made them cry. Somebody that got an M in their name, an O. Somebody named is Mo. Somebody's been exposed in the exposure in the spirit of which I did to an innocent person. Somebody's birthday is on the 25th, July, February, or May. I don't know. Somebody is a mean girl and she is a clown. Somebody has a Z in their name. Send out personal but collective message. Somebody's birthday on the 5th, the 5th month, 525. This is past events that somebody did to somebody that's pure-hearted and confident. Somebody was being a puppet, and you really did predict what's going on. Your predictions are happening now. Somebody with the N in their name, they're still healing and they're holding a high honor, but they're currently facing delays in their life because this karmic couple used mental magic and tried to do domination spells with somebody with an F and an A in their name, and I was getting as fuck, or somebody's like, oh fuck, something like that. Confirmation. Somebody F A and found out, fuck around and found out. That's what I heard. Okay. Somebody's mad at this message board. Somebody's going through challenges. Somebody's acting like they are not understanding what's going on, but they really do. This person that's married, they're having challenges getting you to open your heart up, and also the person that went is having challenges getting this person to communicate. Somebody's wanting a divorce. Somebody's blaming you because this man wants a divorce. This is some of the reasons why this person tried to lie. Maybe this one life this man acting like whatever that was going on because you and he's magic, but really these two ladies share the same disease. And now this man got it. They tried to say he had it. If you don't, some way somehow you secretly investigated and you don't have shit. Somebody needs to accept their fate. A water sign and a Pisces. I'm I'm also getting that somebody needs to trust their instinct of who they know they feel is their soulmate. Somebody's feeling grateful for you and they're recovering and they're healing. Use your guidance and forgive them. It's a Scorpio. That's a part of somebody's destiny. Yeah, on the side it says soulmate. Soulmate, destiny. Pisces, you might be a Pisces, your soulmate might be a Scorpio or flip around. There's an air sign that is having murky thoughts about putting on the side. This person's a Gemini. They're in isolation. They are reminiscing on the times. They're watching what you're creating. They see your abundance. Their perception has changed about you. They're feeling guilty about the enlightenment that you have and what they've been enlightened about your immortality, the gossip that people did and told them to make him release you. And they do see you as a victim, but you're a victor. You're a victim of the Sagittarius that was impatient and that wanted to manipulate him to go on this quest. But this person went blindly. They see you're a workaholic. I don't know why they keep coming in this energy. Somebody wants you to keep reminiscing about the past, but if you're like a reader like me, it comes out. So if you're channeling to people, you're not reminiscing about the past. I feel like this person is trying to use trickery and they're trying to use what you do for work to make it seem like you're not over them so they can get a renewal. This was their new idea with a Pisces and a water sign. They wanted you to accept this Aries or Leo and like get this Aries or Leo attached to you because they want you hung up on the past. They try to make Aries or Leo, they got a P in their name, to say like basically if somebody is in like the spiritual court situation, right? This person was trying to make you talk about channel, realize, flood the energy with their energy so it looks like you're still hanging on. But if you look, everybody's reading the same energy. All legit readers are reading the same energy. So somebody's looking like, how can they be, there's a fire sign. I told you that helps in a water sign. They don't want this divorce. They're trying to do comedy spells for this man to open their heart out. Because this man is finding out that they are some liars. They manipulate them. What? A gold digger. Once a narcissist, they both are narcissists. Open their heart out. She also wants this man to move on from you. But somebody's moving on from a fire sign. They want a divorce. But that don't mean they come back to you. These people keep coming in the energy. The ancestors are going to keep telling them every day. Somebody's getting blowbacks every single look. Somebody's getting blowbacks every single day. Or keep trying doing the love spells. They said no. Stop doing love spells. I'm also getting that if you want to talk about that, you should go communicate. But that don't mean you're going to get what you want. Somebody lied about being intimate with another person. A fire sign lied about being intimate with another person. Somebody wants to confess about why they moved, and somebody wants to confess to another person that they want a divorce. This person knows that because she's crazy energy. That's why she's doing all the things she's doing. They keep coming fire sign. Intimacy. Liar. Somebody keeps telling this girl no. She wants this man to reminisce. This man's guardian angels are blocking a love spell, and they're blocking you from seeing, and they took your intuition. This man is leaving. Somebody's 37, somebody's 34, somebody's 44, somebody's 43. Somebody keeps lying. Did the love spell work? No, it was blocked. Are they thinking about me? No. They know you're a liar. They know you lie about cheating and moving on with a fire sign or a fire sign that lied about cheating on his masculine and he's moving on. He told me he wants a divorce. You crazy? Like fire sign. Fire sign on top. Okay. So what you want to say so bad? What does the fire sign want to say so bad? Female energy that's big message. Enjoy this. About somebody coming to union with a new person. This is that way. This person didn't want somebody to wake up and move on. They know, and it's a court case. They don't want people to see that you are the prize, man. Somebody feel like they took a leap so fast. He wants a divorce from this woman. But this man did things to blow too. He wants to come and admit to you why he went and married this woman. First of all, you're light energy, right? You don't care. I'm sorry. You want to move on to new beginnings. This is a confirmation. Okay? You also want to explain why he had a baby and reconcile with this male that you co-parent with. But this male needs to understand that's not his baby. That's not your baby. And also, this male wants to come co-parent and he wants to drop another baby in you so you won't go nowhere. He also don't want people to know that this is your family member. He rejected you for your family member. And God said that you were rejected because you went and married and had babies with your divine counterpart family member. Somebody's 34, somebody's 36. You accepted this setup. A male energy that raised you about somebody's family on their strange family. And you mad because this female knowingly lying to you about a kid that ain't yours. So that first kid she said is yours ain't yours. The new baby ain't yours. Or it's either the first kid ain't yours and then the new baby is yours. Yeah, the first baby isn't yours. The new baby might be yours, but that first baby ain't. He's been hiding that baby from the divine feminine for years. And the in-laws, they knew. He's been hiding it for years. I don't know if that would trigger you. I don't know what they're trying to do. This man just wants your spiritual protection. I guess he thought y'all was in the same family. Y'all held the same protection, but it's a no. Somebody don't want to go to jail for what they stole. They want to send a stranger towards you, but it's not happening. So just get off of it. Like, y'all just get off that. Somebody just wants to figure it out and get off of it. That's what the energy. I probably don't do anymore today because I'm tired of this energy. All right. It's forgiveness. Continue on growing and using your gifts and being wise. All that was lost from you will be returned. Just stay grateful. Somebody will be having a baby. So who is this that is saying just be grateful? A Libra, be grateful. Aquarius, be grateful. Somebody got a Libra, an Aquarius, Moon, and Venus, and Sun sign. Somebody keeps having Mercury thoughts about what the facade they put up. Mercury thoughts, the air sign, with the earth sign. Your grandma, somebody's grandma is the earth sign. That's coming from this Virgo. Or you might be being preserved for somebody that has a sun sign, moon, or rising, and earth sign. They're not going to give us the details. It's just whoever these people are, especially this Aries and Pisces and Leo, Gemini too. I don't know. He's just all in the air. They're in grief because of insecurity and feeling guilty. They don't want. They're worried about the perception you're gonna have of them. You could be a Virgo. There could be an earth sign, ancestor, also an air sign. I'm telling you, Mercury thoughts about the facade. They want you away from them. They're in grief. It might be more than one air sign. That's in grief. Y'all might got the same kind of planets in different places. They got earth in them. A very insecure person. That's also having Mercury thoughts about a facade. They feel used. This person is got a problem with codependency. This person also when it comes to you sorry, they're jealous of your connection. They're jealous of your connection with God. They don't want you to they want you to be confused and to reject being different. That's what's hitting. They didn't want you to use your gifts because they wanted to use your gifts. They also been studying your birth chart, and I guess love is a part of something that an Aquarius has been studying a Libra's birth chart, somebody's a fire sign, a Capricorn, and a Taurus. All these people have been studying your birth chart. It's two divine beings in this energy. And these people in this group of family knew that two people were supposed to maybe come together. These people might know this person, but this person, this divine masculine has a higher position than this karmic people. It's like a group. So they wanted to put on facade so this person did not come towards you. They wanted you to get so impatient and think that God was not answering you and for you to sit in grief while they put on facade like you were just insecure and give people murky thoughts about you so he could preserve you and come recover shit himself. He wanted to use you for your wisdom, but you discovered what was going on. Now miracles happening. You're gonna be joyous. You've been in service. You've been growing, and you're gonna get love. 244. There's a Cancer that's trying to have faith, or they can see your destiny. But I also see there's a Cancer that's having faith that they get picked to be your soulmate because they're going to show you that they're grateful for you. There might be a Cancer that was attacking your soulmate, so they wouldn't have faith. Somebody's going to croak. I'm getting there's a Cancer. They're trying to trick you. They're trying to close your third eye because they did death magic on you. The Cancer was trying to hide why they were trying to get you to act weird so they could have a reason. Oh, that you would not be happy with yourself. Maybe that you would kill yourself. But I rebuke that. They want forgiveness now. It's Sagittarius. They're playing victim because you release them. That's more than one energy, more than one story. And if you feel like anything resonated with you at this part that was supposed to resonate, you got chills. This energy is so crazy today. So I was not going to get into it. But then I talked about something. I'm like, use that as a cue a lot. These people were fully aware. Like, oh shit, somebody's not. Work on you're protected from the people that were fully aware of what they were doing. And they were just trying to get gain off of stuff, off of you spiritually, while they knew that you were going through an awakening. Okay? These people violate physical and spiritual laws. They are going to jail. Somebody with A in their name. Somebody with an O in their name. Somebody with an A. Somebody with an O. They refuse. They're called. And then spirit calling. Divine intervention for the spiritual situation. Approved by the ancestors. Backfire. Backfire. 44433. On the clock. This single woman that was a mean girl had attachments. They're guilty for manipulating this man to marry her. Red flag. Somebody about March. You cut them off. Something about June. 6, 7 is June. 7 is July. 5 could be May. Something about the 27th. Attention. But guess what? Light energy wins because you're moving on. You started from the bottom. Something started over for you in February. Now you're going up from here. They mad because you weren't mad. And they cannot deny your growth. Something about the 30th. The way you chose to leave that situation. Somebody's birthday on the 30th. The 25th. That's innocent. Exposure done in spirit. Somebody got an O in their name. They keep saying, whoever this person is going to be crying. Somebody's really jealous. Somebody named Mo. Confirmation. On top of that, all these people sleeping with them. They was having threesome after threesome. This man was having all this energy so cool. I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope you got something that gave you some clarity. I know it's a mess. I know that this energy is a mess. Somebody's been trying to murky up the energy energetically, like for all the readers and readings across, and it's hard to read if you're not sure or can feel out the energy too. But whatever's meant for you, confirmation, the part that's meant for you, confirmation that you got. And if you did not get it, I encourage you to get a private reading. Me, I do 1 or 2 questions mini reads, and I will give you details of those. I did go up in price. You can send it to my email gedesder10@gmail.com if you're interested. I do screen energy. So after I screen your energy, I'll tell you or give you a rundown of how much it is if you are interested. Confirmation. Okay. But other than that, I'm gonna close this out. Let's see. Let's choose. Y'all know every situation that we go through is something that we can learn from. So let's see what we're learning today as a collective to keep staying connected to your intuition. No matter what, you are in warriors, period. Make sure you're listening. And these people are learning to speak the truth. And when somebody do come speak the truth to you, no matter what's going on, true forgiveness, being calm and actually listening and let this person talk because a resolution is gonna come. Somebody's doubting their soul whisper, but you need to not doubt this person is gonna bring a resolution. And I does not mean be together, okay? Somebody needs to be patient. Okay, and like I said, some people are, some people aren't. That's why you gotta take it. Somebody's being patient so they can go into this new cycle, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm here double your trouble as long as you keep speaking up. This person will keep releasing because you are their resolution. Reward and recognition will come for your self love. So somebody's getting a new partner that's gonna be coming in, and he is somebody that might, that you're gonna resonate with, like people do. Like on your way of growing, you might be a reader, whatever you do. But I think a lot of us start off reading and then graduate to other stuff because learning to feel the energy, read the energy, and I like reading. Like I'm gonna grow my spiritual business. That's why I keep saying GD's soul tribe to me because I'm gonna do way more than read cards, But first things first. And you move when it's time. When somebody's feeling shameful because they see you having miracles coming in and you are expanding. That's what the scattered energy is. They're trying to think of a resolution, how to release somebody, how to speak up to you, because they see your dependence. Somebody just needs to trust themselves. And like I said, the answer might not always be what you want, but it'll be better than the situation you're in, and you'll attract what's for you. Somebody needs to see it through, the detachment, and stay grounded, and trust in themselves to reach out and have faith in telling the truth, or they're going to be stuck in whack by you staying your ground. That's just what it is. So that's what the answers are saying. They're repeating the same thing to you because it's like the question that you're asking, they're giving you the answer to, but you don't want to accept the answer, so you keep asking the same question, or you keep doing spell work at midnight, and then you get back on here and you ask the same question, and that question to the reader that you're going to, their gifts are restricted. So when you're asking the question, the spirit is giving your answer to all the upright spiritualists that can literally, really not just read cards, but they're really in tune. And you're getting the same answer in multiple different ways because we all have our own flag, but we all are picking up on the same universal energy, and it's coming out basically the same, but we all are giving it in our own way. So they're making sure that you hear the answer, and they're not against you because you are a karmic divine masculine. You are of the same bloodline. You are moving in the right direction, but they really want you to focus on you. I don't mean that you're never going to get a counterpart. They're also saying somebody is a clown, somebody's holy and hooded. Like somebody had to learn a lesson. I keep telling y'all supernatural events are happening. Female energy that's been deeply healing. It's going to be supernatural. Like your healing right now is crazy. And this person was going to legal issues. That person like they're playing spell work, but they do. There's a male energy that's been deeply healing from whatever this person was doing to you. God is proud of you. I have to tell you, whoever you are that's been healing from whatever this woman was doing to you, I'm going to clarify. Really because we need more people. I was getting that earlier. Like a lot of people, a lot of these messages are going to be really towards these divine masculine because women higher first. And let's not act like it's not hard for them to change. And I'm not saying to give them any slack or all that stuff. But it's a lot harder for a man to change, and especially in a friend group. Because the one you change, she has a lot of influence, but it's a lot harder. Let's be honest. There's a lot more things that go into play. And I was wondering look faster. Who is this man? Who are these divine masculines that are healing? Can we get confirmation? Divine masculines that God is saying proud of? Divine masculines. Can we get their zodiac sign? Somebody's a Capricorn. God is proud of you. Somebody's birthday on the 10th. All right. These are all calculus. Somebody's a Capricorn. There's also a fire sign. I don't even know if it's Virgo or fire sign, but somebody's been growing as a fire sign. And I see Virgo confirmation. God is proud of you. Somebody, when you are moved by shutting down, when you move like that, you're gonna be creating a wave because there's a lot of people that follow you. Somebody spoke up for a divine feminine against people that was gossiping about them. Somebody told one of the people in their group to stop acting like a victim. I heard just shut the up. Somebody told me shut up. Like they're tired of it. There's a Cancer that was trying to confuse a Capricorn but this person rejected them. Somebody speaking up against this group. People be one of the leaders. There's an air sign. Guys, proud of you. You've been working hard to heal from the grief and then disillusion of society. Somebody like, dang, anymore. Any more gentlemen that you want to point out? Look, air sign. I don't know air sign. I don't know what you did, but God is proud of you. If you're air sign and you have been listening to somebody's grandma and deciding to go on a quest to right your wrongs and changing your perception, you're acknowledging your guilt. They're proud of you. But don't still. But somebody just needs to. Somebody trying to get comfortable and just being honest. I know that's somebody's soulmate. They're impressed by your creation. Any more men you want to acknowledge? He's acknowledging your growth and service. A Leo has been doing. Somebody's been trying to help bring this joy now that they discovered what was going on. Somebody feels like you're a miracle. It's a miracle. The knowledge that you hold. There's a Capricorn. Also, been passionate about healing. That's been in isolation. Been talking about masculine. Somebody's been trying to balance themselves. They've been very passionate about it. They've been in isolation. Who's this? Masculine, a Taurus. Maybe that's going to be connecting with a Libra to create. Okay. There's a Leo that's in service. Maybe that's been a nurse, or maybe they're growing some type of company. Herbal. Somebody might be growing herbs for like holistic. So that's somebody masculine. It's like 8 couples. Like right. This reading is so long. I'm gonna start doing my love and healing readings again. But that's gonna be abundant. Somebody's mama or grandma about to croak for what they've been doing. And look, grief, immortality. I'm telling you, complacency, working hard to cause grief. It's gonna be an immortality. Somebody is mad as fuck that these people lied too. Can we get a clarifying on these masculines that's been actually really healing? Like clear, unconfused message for the collective. So they can know that they're moving in the right direction. Can we get clear? Can we get their first name initial or their nickname? Somebody got a Q? I got G and H. So there might be feminines, there might be 2 feminines. Your first name or your nickname starts with a G and an H. Clarify. Zodiac signs, feminine. Zodiac signs. Yep, 2 feminines. Got our mystics. Look. Got our mystics. That are ready for union. That's been following their instincts. A Taurus. A Cancer. They're gonna be connected to their soulmates. You might have a Venus in Cancer and a Venus in Taurus. These 2 women, when you have a Venus in Cancer, Venus in Taurus, somebody's air sign is a Scorpio as well. So somebody has air and Scorpio in their sun, Venus and Taurus, and your Taurus and Cancer and your Venus. Y'all are on track. Y'all are in your calling. Y'all are being connected. All right, can we get the masculines? Can we get initials for the masculines? That doesn't mean that these are the only 2 females that's moving forward. That just means these are the 2 females right now that's about to go in union. These are all sideways, y'all, so I'm not going to take those. Because there's a lot of people trying to get aligned to these 2 females, but these females are in contract. And this is another thing. It's divine feminine coming into union, and I keep hearing like, oh, they're doing like basically we're doing messages for divine masculines trying to get clout. No, we don't choose who to do messages for. There's a queen of staffs that keep saying that she's a reader as well. But honestly, this person is spelled with comic readers on here, and I don't even know you, what you look like, or who you are. I can't even say that I came across your page because I didn't see any reader. Anyway, not, but this is what the energy is. So whoever this person is, queen of swords is saying that no, the divine has been getting somebody that has a sun sign. And what's her sun sign? A Leo. Somebody has a Leo sun sign. They're online too because it's creation. They're trying to accuse the people that are coming up and just becoming judgment on you. Somebody's putting judgment on them for that as well because they are trying to mess up the flow. But anyway, the people that ancestors, because I wrote it down earlier, are saying that look again, a Leo sun sign, creation in reverse. She's connected to this fire sign. They are the ones guilty of the murky nuts. They are losing their channel, platform, whatever they were doing. They're supposed to have faith, to be honest. They have not. They've been stealing other people's work. Who's these ones stealing other people's? Look, they're trying to isolate people. They try to get you blackballed. Water signs, they're trying to report your content so they can use it. Look, creation, faith. Again, a Leo, sun, fire. Y'all see me shuffle these cards online. So there's a Leo and a fire, somebody that has a fire sign that's been stealing people that have a north. Y'all, north, no, or Venus is a water sign. That's not y'all sun sign. They've been stealing your creation. They want people to reject you. They want people to be confused about who messages to. Somebody was stealing more than one. Okay, so these people be attacking the platforms, getting blackballed, hanging people, and then they use your messages and give them out as if they own. Confusion, fire sign, sun. Now they claim victim because somebody's been impatient for them. They want to recover something with a Gemini air sign, and somebody wants to recover something with a Scorpio air sign. But they're not. These divine masculines are elevated. Guy, okay. Now I'm gonna clarify these signs that the males had died, but let me finish that. But yeah, it's a lot of most masculine, divine masculine, spiritual masculine, whatever they have in this world, they all look good. But we all know that we all are in contract with the people that is for us, and the people that's for you who are mostly attracted to. You don't want nobody else's man. That's the difference between us and you. There's some people that's supposed to be doing love stuff, like working on guiding twin flame unions, but instead they were keeping them apart and then attaching themselves to them, binding themselves confirmation and binding themselves to the abundance of it so they can steal your destiny. But now these men are waking up because the feminines went through their dark night of their own. Now the men already, that's all these and you're only karmically unhealed because they have their own people to be connected to. They want to go heal, but they don't want to do that. They just want to steal healed masculines from divine feminines and trick them. And this is what's been hidden behind the moon, act like they have self-worth, get them to release their feminine so they could have renewals and love. And Aquarius was the one that was orchestrated. And then they want that new union in love, but they feel masculines while they leave the divine feminine, a Libra, leave them in the dirt. They make them look like, but somebody's not confused about it anymore. And somebody is not guilty. They're guilty, but they don't feel guilty about what they did. A Leo doesn't feel guilty about the facade and the confusion. She actually wants to keep it going, but it's not happening. God said no. There's a Gemini and Scorpio male that are waking up that God is proud of. Point blank, period. Your ancestors say it's a miracle. It took you long enough. Bittersweet miracle. Okay? This person wasn't listening at first, but now they have a new perception. Somebody was searching for the truth. But now they are. They want to start a new quest. And Aquarius now wants to renew something. Somebody has a Venus in Aquarius, and this is the secret. They're learning to love themselves and release what no longer serves them. And that's a part of their journey down. Whoever you are, God is calling you. I can't say that enough. Somebody is more spiritual than religious. Both these people are more spiritual than religious. They finally found somebody that's really, they're waking up, and they found somebody that really is like, oh, look, I keep saying air signs. Like, I keep saying that. They're happy. Something about Mars. A Sagittarius and Aries was attacking them. Somebody's also realizing that they are a warrior spirit. Somebody's working hard to discover the truth. They've been in isolation. Somebody's working up the water. They wanted to pretend. Somebody broke up. Somebody thinks you're perfection and you're being reserved for them and they're happy. And this doesn't mean it could be a new person or an old person now. You could be getting linked up with another air sign and you had air sign before. It still could be somebody new. Okay, I resonate. But somebody's supposed to be forgiven somebody's gonna be forgiven a Gemini. Somebody being led to. And the test is somebody look soulmate. Somebody can't stop watching you. And the service that you're providing. They are amazed by your approach and your balance and they're passionate. Destiny. Been enlightened. See Mercury, the trickery has been enlightened. Somebody knows. It wasn't you. It might be two Libras. It might be a dark Libra, a light Libra, a confused Libra, and a good Libra, I don't know, a Capricorn. You know that there's more than one person that has the same zodiac sign. It might be a male Libra. I'm not sure. Something's going on. That's the message. That's the lesson. Y'all are really gonna have to slow this down because it's long. And I was just going to do 2 videos, but I just found I want you to get an energy just flow itself. So at this point, I call my energy back, sealed and protected, and I send you your energy back with clarity and no confusion. Y'all look here. Expansion. That's what's behind the moon. Expansion and love. Y'all. You know why the union's coming to you? Because you ain't got time for that shit. Love is like, well, I don't got time for that shit. Love always comes when you are not focused on it. That's the trickery to it. But I feel like people have been focusing so much on healing and loving themselves that you might have all of us. Some people still got a little ways to go. A Cancer, you might still got a little ways to go, but some people are gonna be matching. That's where the healing will really like kind of finish. And like a lot of new like y'all everybody I feel like you're turning on, but once you get with your divine masculine and the way the vibration is set up, you think your gifts are strong now for you in that masculine, it's really going to change something inside of both of y'all. Can we get who are these light energies? Who are these people ascending? Some of y'all is not gonna be light and light, gonna be light empaths and dark empaths, just upright people, you know? Can we get these people that's on the upright with God though? Somebody is going through an awakening, they got an R. There's a male that's sideways, they got a C. There's a male that's sideways, they got an M and an O. So these are the ones awakening. Are these the ones awakening sideways? Are these the ones awakening? Are these the ones awakening? I got this. I feel the sun. Ace of staffs, 10 staffs. Yep. They want to give, but they in the background they fighting, trying to get justice for their own selves, praying and shit. They're watching you high priestess. I think the feminines. I think that each one of us has been literally just starting to wake. We have smaller crowds right now. Why we look. What was hitting? It's being seen. We have smaller crowds right now in Page of Cups, but we are also being resonating with some masculines that are needing to wake up, and that is justice, and we're going to grow. You know, we're just going through this phase where we're kind of sharpening our skill. Somebody, we just defeated the devil. Somebody raising the red flag. Somebody putting their sword up. They only want one person. That's the justice. You Queen of Cups. They see victory with you. They know that you're the high priestess, and they're fighting for you. Somebody fighting you. Somebody fighting you with this karmic. Somebody karmic is crazy. I don't think this man knew how crazy this man was. She's begging. I don't think this man knew it. She's so heartbroken. That's why she's attacking you. It's not funny, but it's like, damn, he is fighting up a battle. So his ace of coins, you see? This woman like, no. I'm gonna tell you your secrets. She's trying to put burdens on this man back. This man been praying like, please let me out. And he know once he leaves, he ain't buying nothing but one coin. Like he like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Oh, one foot out the door. Ain't got no money. Fuck it. I'm gonna get mine. We gonna build that shit together. And this might also be somebody in a coven with another person. One of the masculines got dropped from the shit he was doing, and he wanted to draw this attention to this other man. Somebody might get an I in their name in June. They might be the same zodiac sign, trick or treat. Somebody might get an I in their name. Their birthday might be in June. I got an F on the 15th. Female lied about sexual matters and false reports. So they lied and said you sleeping with somebody. This man found out you want. This man want to beat somebody's ass. This man want to whoop. Girl, I gotta get on this energy. Somebody with J in their name. Who they want to beat up? Who lied to them? Somebody with M and their name lied to them about who? Who they lied? Hold on. Somebody got an H in it. Who they lied about? Look. Somebody with a J. I got JMO. So this person was lied to by these two people, or somebody named Mo, about somebody with E, and this person might got R in his name. Or they lied about a baby. Somebody lied about a baby, saying somebody had a junior. I'm also getting that somebody got a J and an R in their name, was lied to by somebody, but see, it's like M-O. Mo, about a baby. Now, who lied about, who said they slept with the feminine? Let's see. Who lied to this masculine about sleeping with the feminine? Who lied? Okay. Somebody with Q. Somebody with Q said they slept with you, the non-feminine. Spell work was used. This girl used spell work so she could win a competition that she was just in by herself. Somebody got a D in their name, they faked their fraud. And they was pressed over this masculine. This person needed to sit their ass down and move forward. Something about the 14th and something about the 31st. Somebody might be out there karmic cycle. This person knows you have multiple gifts. And you haven't broken any spiritual law. They want their old thing back. Who is this? Who has multiple gifts? First letter of their name. First letter of name or nickname. First letter. Who is this with the multiple gifts? Okay, hold on. This one is backwards. And this one backwards. So somebody with M in their name, their first name or nickname, lied to somebody with an H, a Y, a D, and a B. Or all these people together lied to this masculine. So somebody with M in their name, first name or nickname, lied to everybody about this person with a Q. They lied and said this person with a Q slept with you. These people back them. Somebody got a D in their name, they back them. Somebody got a D, Y, H. This person with the M in their name connected is two different M's. Somebody it's two different M's. They can leave it at that. Somebody was messing with two different women. One, both of them are exes. Somebody named Mo, and somebody else got an M in their name. Guilty for the Mean Girl crew. Yeah, them two people lied to the man, a gold digger. That was pressed. Was about November 18th. November 18th. They lied. Spiritual positions. The last thing you prayed on going to work, so whatever you already been praying, your rainbow spirit, and they lied about you. You are in your calling, you are in your mission. Again, November, something changing in May. Skeletons out the closet. Crime of passion. This woman want to attack this man. This man feel bad because he did a lot of this shit because he believed people's lies. He should have fact checked, he could have asked you, but this man exposed him. These two women got together because they didn't want this man to start talking about him. Somebody named Zoe is very significant, they're a part of this, but they lied and said you, this man named Q, this man named Q, lied and said he slept with you, but also this other person married, confirmation right here. Others promoted that affair, that smile in your face. Somebody's going through an awakening in spiritual warfare. This masculine's going through awakening and he's like, oh, somebody's pissed off. Somebody is going through, a masculine is going through a spiritual awakening. I see 615, June 15th. There's a masculine, something about 2021 that's going through a spiritual awakening, and there's also people spiritually attacking them. While you're going through restorations, y'all are a perfect match. A new cycle is going to start. Somebody trying to stop it. The 22nd is significant for you or them. Heart intentions. You're going through a heart chakra awakening. This might start last month on the 20th. There's still spiritual court going. You're the flower that grew. You're the flower that grew in the dark. You're the goat. You're the flower that grew in the dark with no sun, no help, no water. They actually cut off your water source. Even the water source that was yours, they cut you off from your own water source because somebody lied. This person should actually know. But we're gonna close out there. I already gave y'all the message of the lesson for all of us. If it's resonates, I hope I helped you some. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye guys.